Welcome back to another Minecraft Pocket Edition video, and today's going to be on a super cool thing that is, a hidden feature in 0.16.0, which is pretty cool, and yeah, so I want to give credits to Rage Elixir since he was the first person who taught us about this, and this was also founded by Joe Polito, which is pretty cool. So those are the first two credits that I wanted to give for today, but now that we have that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right on into this. So if you want to know how to install resource packs, because this is a resource pack, I will have a tutorial linked in the description down below for both iOS and Android, and yeah, this works for both iOS and Android as well, so that is really cool. So both iOS users and Android users can go ahead and test this out. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. Now, I don't think iOS will be able to use this until 0.16.0 comes out, because 0.16.0, like I said, has the new settings screen, so I don't think iOS will be able to use it just yet. But maybe when the 0.16.0 release comes out, then maybe it will be for iOS too. So why don't we go ahead and look at the settings menu. So you may notice that there's nothing really much different. There's still the same settings, but if we go scroll a little bit further than the language screen, as you can see, there is a new option called the Debug Menu. So as you can see, everything else is still the same, but if we go ahead and tap on this new option over here, as you can see, we have a bunch of developer options right over here. So as you can see, we have a couple options like Enable Debug Ui, Offers Unlocked, Render Bouncing Box, and so on. So none of these actually work if we enable them. They're just there for to see like all the developer options and stuff like that. So if you go into like a world, it won't actually work. I think Offers Unlocked means you could get like free texture packs and stuff. I did try it, but unfortunately it doesn't work. So yeah, it also shows a create ROM without purchase. Now I'm sure a lot of you will think that works, but it actually doesn't, because we can't actually see that right now since we are in 0.16.0 beta, and if we try going and heading to REALMS, we can't even buy a ROM during the beta, so you can't even try that out right now. So let's go ahead and head back to the debug menu over here. So we have a couple of options. We have the connection quality, which has this option. So I guess it goes from highest to lowest instead of usually lowest to highest. So we have connection quality 4G, 3G, slow, or very slow. So I guess that's if the developers are using a data connection to do the developing and stuff. And yeah. And then we also have another interesting option over here, which is ROM's environment. I don't actually know what this does, but it has a couple different options here. It has production, staging, dev, or local. So I guess that's for the world, I guess, when developing or when generating a ROM's world. I guess that determines what type of world that world is going to generate. I'm not sure though. Like I said, I have no idea what any of these developer options do, but they're a pretty cool thing to, kind of see what the developers have to do while they're playing the game and stuff. So, yeah, reset client IDs, show chunk maps and stuff. And, yeah, what I think the Enable Debug UI, so I think the Debug UI is sort of like the Minecraft PC F3 mode, where you can see, like, your FPS, your coordinates, and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think that's sort of what the Debug UI is, since that's what it's called in Minecraft PC, is a debug option, so maybe that's what it's going to be when added in MCPE. Now, I think we're a little bit far away for the F3 mode, so maybe that will be in 0.17.0 or maybe 0.18.0, I'm not sure though. But, yeah, I think all these other ones are also, like, sort of F3 ones as well. Like, when you press F3, it also shows, like, your chunks and stuff. So maybe these are all options for a new feature that could possibly be in 0.17 or another future update, which could be pretty cool. Now, of course, the Create ROM Without Purchase and the Unlock, it was called Unlock Unlock Offers. Yeah, Offers Unlocked. Now, of course, those two probably won't be ever added into the game, because that would mean you get free stuff. But all the other features could lead to the F3 mode possibly being in MCPE. Because all of these features right here, after looking at them really closely for a little while, they could lead up to F3, except for, of course, achievements always enabled, but and use local server, but like render goal state, render paths, render bouncing box, enable debug UI, like all of these seem to lead up to the F3 feature in Minecraft PC. So let me know your thoughts and comments on this hidden feature for MCPE, and yeah, do note, like I said, this only works on 0.15.90 or 0.16.0 beta, so if you don't have an Android device, it won't work just yet, but hopefully when 0.16.0 is released, it will work for iOS as well, since it is a texture pack. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like and also leave a comment below. And I will see you guys all in the next one. And in order to show you guys that this is the texture pack, I'll go ahead to my profile here, texture packs, and as you can see, it is called Dank Memes. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next one.